You're constantly on my mind. It doesn't matter if I'm at 17,598 feet at Mount Everest Base Camp or 125 feet deep at the bottom of the ocean and anywhere in between. You're on my mind.
Seems like about a year and a half ago that we had save the date postcards on our refrigerator, and finally we're here. Welcome. Welcome to the mountains and welcome to the city named after the beautiful view. And to start, last night, I think if everyone was there last night, I think we all can say we had a fantastic night at the Slammer.
Abby, for some time, had talked about this mysterious guy that was a big traveler and cool, funny. She was dating him, she wasn't dating him. They were together. I was trying to figure it all out. And I remember all of our friends, we were like looking him up and we were stalking him, trying to figure out if this guy was real or not. And he was at the base camp of Mount Everest and he was riding camels in Egypt. And I was like, man, it is incredible how much work Abby has put into this fake profile so that we would believe.
Everybody here has come up to me and said, well, you're nervous? You're nervous for the father of the bride's speech? And I've started to think, well, I have to say something profound and deep and kind of sentimental, the kind of thing that will stand the test of time. And as I thought more and more about that, as I've thought over these last many months, I thought, you know what? This is about Abby and Bradley, and I really... This is the hard part. When you were 6 months old, we took you to the Porcupine Mountains in Upper Michigan. And you were in my backpack, and we hiked through the mountains, and we went through water, looked at the waterfalls and everything. And I think at that time, it might have been the first time you fell in love with the mountains. Because the mountains have been with you ever since. And when you went to college, you willed yourself to the summit of the tallest mountain in Africa. And so the mountains have kept in your spirit ever since. And after college, you decided to come to Colorado, and it was the mountains that brought you and ultimately brought you to Bradley.
Back when Bradley was in college, we had come out to Breckenridge to go skiing, and he came out here with Brandon and hung out. And a few years in college, he goes, Dad, I'm going to go to school out in Denver. Like, no, you're not, son. Stay here, stay in school here, just get finished, then go out there. No, not gonna do it. So then he's out here, he's working. He says, Dad, I'm going to travel the world. I say, are you crazy, son? I say, you quit your job, you sold everything, you're going around the world? All right. So, after all of this has happened, Bradley never listened to me. And if he would have listened to me, he wouldn't be here today with Abby.
You are my soulmate, my best friend. I first knew we were meant to be when we spent 8 days living out of the trunk of your Tahoe, having the time of our life in Moab. We adventured and you were patient with me as I had a few moments of panic while climbing a canyoneering. You were there as I did my first rappel that trip. You calmly changed our flat tire miles out on a dirt road in the middle of nowhere with no cell service. You reassured me it would be fine after we realized the spare was also completely flat. And it was. Even though I had some moments of fear and frustration, it was one of the greatest adventures I've ever had. I feel so lucky to have found someone who's so passionate about getting out and living life. I knew after that trip, you were my person. I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life with you.
And Bradley, you have this sense of serenity and peace. And when Abby is with you, she is calm and she is happy in a way that we've never seen. And we're so lucky to have you as part of her.
I think that we could all agree that we have the best view in all of Buena Vista right now with these two wonderful souls celebrating their marital union. And of course, in good Abby and Bradley fashion, in Mother Nature and the great outdoors, so in a pending storm. So never a dull moment for these guys.
When I was 4 years old, I got my best friend in the world, which was Bradley. And we have been, ride or die for forever. And when he told me he wanted to get married out in the middle of nowhere in the rain, and I was like, all right, fine. I was like, let's do it. Let's go.
Two lovers of water, two lovers of their family, found their way here to Colorado, where they met and fell in love. Each person bringing their own passionate soul to the other in nature and the great outdoors. In the wintertime, you will find them on a snowmobile in the deep packed snow of the Rocky Mountains. In the summertime, they'll be cuddled by campfire, discussing their hiking, biking, and next adventure.
I vow to always be open to the new adventure, to not get too comfortable with my things in my home, and accept and welcome new experiences with you. I promise to never stop telling you my dreams and goals, because I know you're my biggest cheerleader. I vow to be patient and to remember when life gets hectic and stressful that sometimes I just need to take a deep breath and realize that it's usually going to be okay. I vow to continue to be your partner in house projects and never walk on newly growing grass. I vow to never stop loving you. Even in times of frustration, sadness, stress, or uncertainty, I will always be your rock, and I know you're mine.
I vow to support you and have your back through all the hard decisions that life throws our way. I vow to put you and our future family first, no matter what. I vow to keep our adventurous spirit going, even when life seems too busy. I vow to love you through thick and thin the rest of my life. I love you.
As you break the glasses, all of your blessings will be bestowed upon you. It is very traditional in the Jewish faith to yell Mazel Tov, the Hebrew word for congratulations, as the bride and groom stomp on the wedding goblets. And those from Alabama may yell Roll Tide. You may kiss the bride. The sound of the glass breaking is also a signal saying, let the party begin.
And I'm incredibly happy to see these two together, tying the knot. I'm happy to be here. I can say, from knowing them very well, they bring out the best in each other. They bring out the best in the people they're with. They're really positive, they're adventurous, they're fun to be around. Just wanted to say thank you both, congratulations. If we could all raise our glasses one more time to these two. Thank you all.
Joy to watch you two meet, date, break up, reunite, and commit. Yours is a beautiful love story, and Gary and I both feel that yours is a perfect example of Beshert, which is the Yiddish word for destiny, and it was meant to be. So to our daughter and our new son, we love you both, And to the McPhersons, all of you, welcome to our family. We love you all.
The biggest gift Bradley has ever given us is making my sister the happiest she's ever been. Watching them grow over the years, I have had the pleasure of understanding what it means to be in a partnership with the person you love. They balance each other perfectly and bring the best parts of each other out into the open. My sister is a strong and selfless person who believes deeply in her passions and her people, just like Bradley. There's nothing she wouldn't do for those that she loves, and I'm so glad she found a partner that sees the world the same way she does. Together they shine as brightly as the snow-capped 14ers they bravely climb. I couldn't feel luckier to gain Bradley as a brother, and I look forward to watching them summit all of the mountains life has in store for them, literally and metaphorically. I love you both so much. Congratulations. I've just felt so amazed and happy and grateful, and it's just a really cool feeling to have all the people you love come out and travel and sit in the rain. So we just love everybody here, and we're so happy to celebrate with you.
I present to you Bradley and Abby McPherson.